to another edition of our YouTube channel, Southeast Asia Vibes, The Good Life. And my name is Victor. I'm a former resident of New York who now lives in beautiful and tropical Southeast Asia. I just got fed up with the high crime, cold winters, and rat race of New York City. I now live the life of my dreams here in Southeast Asia, in Philippines, and have lived or traveled all over Southeast Asia, such as Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, etc. As long as you know what you are doing, you too can live the life of your dreams here in this tropical paradise at literally 90% cheaper than what you would pay in, let's say, Miami or Hawaii, with the same high standard of living. However, if you don't know what you're doing, it could mean a quick one-way ticket back home. As an expert and somebody who has lived or traveled all over Southeast Asia, I receive many emails daily from people who want to live here and escape the rat race, and they ask for my guidance. Now, a lot of other YouTube videos, they tend to sugarcoat everything or just exaggerate. They only tell you the positive because they want views or subscribers. So they are not being totally honest with you. I don't charge for my advice, but many people still feel very grateful as I take the time to answer all their questions by either email or a WhatsApp phone call. So they insist to make a small donation of any amount just to support the channel. You can go ahead and do that if you like. It's in the description box below. Would be greatly appreciated. Let's get started with our video today. Today we're going to be talking about the incredibly beautiful resort city of Lapu City, which is in Cebu, Visayas, Philippines. Now, I lived in Lapu City myself for a while, and I can tell you that it is really one of those just incredibly beautiful places. Now, the reason I say that is because the slogan of Lapu City, their slogan is the resort city. So when I think of resort cities back home, like when I was living in the U.S., I think of like Miami or Honolulu, Hawaii, that type of a thing, a resort city. And I can tell you, certainly when I was living in Lapu City, certainly I felt every bit like I was in a resort city. It just felt like you were on a daily vacation. That's what it really felt like. And so there were parts of Lapu. Basically, the city is surrounded by water, okay? For example, the Lapu market, there's a ferry that just takes you, it's about a 20-minute ferry ride, and then it takes you to Cebu City. And so there's parts of, like the perimeter, I should say, the perimeter of Lapu is surrounded by water. You walk on the beach, you might be the only person on the beach. So recently I was in Lapu market. I had to buy some fresh vegetables. And so I went to where you get the ferry that takes you to Cebu City. And I was just walking along, and pretty soon I found myself literally the only person there. Now, Lapu market is extremely crowded, make no mistake about that. But once you walk by where the ferry is and you just keep walking over there, pretty soon you're going to be the only person, and you have this breathtaking view looking over at Cebu. And let's talk about some of the prices over here. So I was renting a one-bedroom apartment. Now, this was in a 4-story building, so it wasn't that high. It wasn't a high-rise, and I was on the 4th floor. So the architecture here in the Philippines is, not the same like you would find everywhere. So on the 4th floor, my apartment, my unit was on the 4th floor or on the roof. I literally had the whole roof to myself, meaning like as a balcony. It was just incredible. Let me tell you the price I was paying. So at the time I was single, it was like a studio apartment. I was paying $150 a month, fully furnished, including internet. So that was a fantastic price. And I was located, my apartment was walking distance to a big, beautiful mall called Gaisano Mactan Island Mall. And in that mall, I had my choice of many places to dine at incredibly reasonable prices. It was literally a paradise for me. I wanted to go, let's say, for a massage, maybe $5 or $6 an hour for a nice massage. So it was really incredible. Uh, my wife happens to live in Manila now. She happens to work here. That's why we're here now. Otherwise, I would definitely live in Lapu Lapu myself. It's one of those rare places in the world where even if you work, like you would feel you're on a vacation. There's just so much less stress, and it's really one of the Philippines' premier and really beautiful resort cities. I highly recommend to anybody to visit the Philippines. Check it out. You're very, very close to Cebu City as well, where you have many, many more options of fine dining, accommodation, nice hotels, etc. That's it for this edition of Southeast Asia Vibes. Until next time, take care, everybody.